All right, welcome to the final installment of our series on radio frequency interference. Over the last 14 parts, we've really loaded up your toolbox with the right gear and techniques for some of the toughest industrial environments out there. Today, we're going to take all of that and forge it into true expertise.
That's right, this is it, part 15 of 15, the grand finale, all based on that incredible technical report from Virtualization Options LLC. We've gone through the tools, we've covered the tactics, and now it's time to pull it all together. This is where we make that jump from being a technician to becoming a true expert.
Because, let's be honest, there is a world of difference between just knowing the steps and having that gut-level intuition of an expert. It's about getting this process so ingrained that it becomes second nature. That way, you can focus on the real problem, the tricky stuff, not just following a checklist. Okay, so let's dive right in by going back to the absolute bedrock of any successful RFI hunt. This is the foundation that everything, and I mean everything, is built on. Every single investigation, I don't care how complicated or weird it seems, is built on this same systematic four-step method. You start with detection, then you move to location, you lock it down with good documentation, and finally, you solve it with remediation. That logical flow, it's your roadmap to getting the job done right every time. Now let's talk about how this simple framework grows from just a process into a real expert practice. This is where we take each of those four steps to the next level. Mastery really starts with your tools. In detection, it's not just seeing a signal. It's looking at that spectrum analyzer and instantly knowing, that's the signature of a variable frequency drive. Or that broadband noise, that's a failing power supply. And for location, it's going to using that directional antenna to tell the difference between the actual source and a reflection bouncing off that big metal beam over there. It's about reading the whole environment, not just the screen.
But look, finding the source is really only half the battle. Your whole investigation is only as good as how you finish it. Expert documentation? That creates a permanent, credible record that proves you found the right thing and justifies the fix. And the fix itself, the remediation, that's not just guesswork. It's the smart, targeted application of fundamental EMC principles, like adding the right ferrite to a specific cable or improving the ground on one particular machine.
But here's the real secret sauce. Technical skill alone will not make you an expert. No way. True mastery comes from a deep-seated professional discipline that guides every single thing you do out in the field. And it really comes down to these four pillars. A systematic approach means you're a detective, not just a part swapper. Thorough documentation means your work can be trusted and repeated. A serious commitment to safety is completely non-negotiable. And finally, you've got to have that drive to keep learning, because believe me, the RFI world is always changing. And let's just pause on that safety point for a second, because it is absolutely paramount. Industrial sites are full of hazards: high voltage, moving machinery, chemicals, you name it. No RFI hunt is ever worth risking your own safety or anyone else's. Always follow the safety protocols.
So what's next? What's the path forward? Well, once you've really got the process down and you've adopted this professional mindset, your career becomes one of continuous growth. And that's what makes you an incredibly valuable asset to your organization.
The technology in this field just does not sit still. Every year there are new sources of interference from things like high-speed data networks or all the new wireless IoT devices popping up. And at the same time, we're getting more advanced tools to find them. In this kind of environment, if you're standing still, you're actually falling behind. So staying on top of your game means you have to be actively engaged. That means going to training courses, reading the technical journals, getting involved with professional groups like the IEEE, and, just as important, sharing what you know. Mentoring your colleagues is one of the best ways to solidify your own knowledge. So what does that future look like? Well, it looks a lot like this. We're talking about AI-powered signal classification, networked monitoring systems that are always on, even drone-based RF surveys. The next generation of RFI investigation is pretty much already here, and your skills have to evolve right along with it.
So when you boil it all down, the one big takeaway from this entire series is this: your expertise is your most valuable tool. And just like any precision instrument, it needs constant sharpening. The world of RFI is dynamic, it's challenging, but for the professional who's dedicated, it is a career of endless learning and problem solving. So the real question is, are you ready to evolve with it?